Here's a question for you. What if I told you there is a secret to stronger bones, a better mood, even more efficient weight loss? Well, today's your day, because here's your secret. Vitamin D. The benefits are loud and clear, but what if you're not getting enough vitamin D? Well, recent studies show that vitamin D deficiency may be blamed for many health issues, from cancer and heart disease to diabetes, but there is a way to tell if you are vitamin D deficient. 3/4 of U.S. teenagers and adults are deficient in vitamin D. We all know we need it, but how do we know when we're too low? Well, here's some signs to look for. Raised blood pressure. Vitamin D helps regulate blood pressure, so when you don't get enough, your blood pressure can creep up. Sleepiness is another sign. In a 2012 study, lower levels of vitamin D were linked to higher levels of daytime sleepiness. And before you blame your grouchiness on your spouse, your kids, or PMS, know that vitamin D affects serotonin levels in your brain, which impacts your mood. Foods high in vitamin D include fish, salami, and eggs. Now, you can also try cereal, mushrooms, or soy products for a meatless way to get your nutrients. But you don't have to get your vitamin D from food. Just step outside. According to health.com, sunlight prompts the body to make vitamin D. Just be careful, of course, because of your sun cancer risk. Vitamin D supplements can also help, but you'll want to discuss the dosage with your doctor. You can also try cod liver to boost your vitamin D intake. Don't let the name turn you off. According to health.com, cod liver often comes flavored or in capsule form. Ultraviolet lamps and bulbs may even help, especially for those who are unable to absorb vitamin D. But again, you got to be careful, because experts say these lamps can also carry skin cancer risks. So we talked about the benefits of vitamin D. But you know what else it can do? Health experts say vitamin D is essential for strong bones. That is important because there are many factors that can contribute to bone loss, even obesity. New research shows obese people with higher levels of fat in their liver, muscle tissue, and blood also have higher amounts of fat in their bone marrow. Researchers say bone marrow fat makes bones weak and more susceptible to fractures, even putting those who have it at risk for osteoporosis. And Lisa's got more on how you can boost your bone health.
Well, it seems women have been fighting signs of aging since the beginning of time. We buy anti-aging creams and lotions. Some women seek help from cosmetic surgeons, all in an effort to turn back time. But you know, beauty can be seen in women of all ages. Actress and model Dale Haddon has been a leading voice in redefining concepts of true beauty at any age. According to the New York Times, Dale has shattered age taboos with her multi-year contracts with L'Oreal and Estee Lauder, among other companies. She's even written 2 best-selling books on lifelong beauty and well-being. And today, Dale is joined by Susan Randall, Senior Director of Science and Education for the National Osteoporosis Foundation, to talk with us about inner beauty and bone health. Thank you so much for joining us, ladies. Now, Dale, I want to start with you. I read recently, and tell me if this is true, that at age 38, you were once told that you were over the hill. Is that true?
It's so true, and it was so wrong. I felt that I was just at the beginning of my life, so when they told me that, I just knew it was wrong. So I felt, having come from that fashion and beauty industry, that I could possibly change the perception of aging from the inside of the industry out. Because at that time, we're talking about the early 90s, the imaging of women, you know, the creams needed for a woman of 40 and above were shown on a girl 20 years old. There were no imaging of women 40 and over. That was considered kind of over it, as I was told.
Well, we've certainly come a long way. Today, you're talking about beauty is bone deep. What is that?
It's a national campaign, and we're partnering with Bear Sichikal, and I'm very excited about it, and very excited to be with Susan, a health expert on this subject. And it is a campaign to make women out there aware that everything, our true beauty, comes from within, and that means emotional and physical inner strength, and primarily the bones, having strong bones, because it doesn't matter what, you know, lipstick and hair stuff that you do, which is more obvious, the outer. If it isn't held up by strong bones, then we're in trouble.
Yeah. Now, Susan, what does bone health have to do with aging?
As we get older, it's normal for our body to lose its hormones like estrogen and for men testosterone. So unfortunately, bone density is controlled by those hormones. So when we lose those hormones, then our bone density declines. So unless we have a strong foundation earlier in life, through our diet, through exercise, we're going to be in trouble as we get older. So calcium can help replace any calcium that's lost. So there's something that can be done at every stage of life to improve your bone health.
So how much calcium are you talking about? How much should I take daily?
Yes, the National Osteoporosis Foundation recommends between 1,000 and 1,200 milligrams of calcium a day for adults. And women should start taking that amount at age 65, and men at age 70 take 1,200 milligrams. But we need to get that amount from all sources, starting with your diet and then looking at how much you take on an average day. The national average, believe it or not, for the American diet is between 600 and 700 milligrams of calcium. And this is from national surveys. So that's not enough. And we have to take supplements.
75% of the women out there feel they're getting enough calcium in their diet, but the truth is 9 out of 10 women are not.
All right.
So this is why this campaign is so important.
All right, Dale, real quickly, what is your top tip for beauty at any age?
Sunblock, wear a hat, moderate food and drinking, no smoking, moisturizer, because moisturizing is another protection, and really having, you know, a strong inner life. That means I have a program of meditation and yoga, which is really important to me because it takes me within to my inner life, and really having strong bones with a daily calcium supplement, which I think is really important. And I hope that your viewers will log on and get more information about bone health, my beauty tips, and also enter for a sweepstakes to come to New York and get an age-defying beauty makeover with me.
Oh, sounds wonderful. Dale and Susan, thank you so much. And if you would like to learn more about Beauty is Bone Deep and enter to win an age-defying makeover in New York, go to our website, delmarvalife.com, and click on the Show tab. And a big part of looking good is feeling good. What better way to honor your mom this Mother's Day than to treat her to a day of pampering? Find the perfect massage for mom, grandma, even mom-to-be. Go ahead and take care of Mom's sweet tooth, too. We'll have a few tasty ideas for you. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.